Good morning. Ron here with your daily quote. Real integrity is doing the right thing, knowing that nobody's going to know whether you did it or not. And this one comes from Oprah Winfrey. It's something we have that's hard to do. It's the ego. It's the ego. We want it's human nature to want recognition and acknowledgement for the things we do, a pat on the back. But we have to start getting beyond that. Uh, and honestly, not to sound all foo-foo, whatever, but to make the world a better place, we've got to start getting rid of our ego, doing things because it's the right thing to do. I'll give you an example. A neighbor across the street had this old truck that he hardly ever drove, and the tire would go flat. It had a slow leak in it. So I had an air compressor. I would go over and pump it up just in case, he needed to use his truck so he wouldn't have a flat tire. And he never knew. I don't know. Maybe he looked out the window and saw me. I never told him. Another small thing is, picking up trash when you see it, or uh, there's countless ways to do it, and it's a good exercise. Go do something today. Go do something for someone, regardless if you know them or not, whether they're a stranger. It's better if you know them, because that's how you really test it. Because then you have that ability for the acknowledgement. If you do it for somebody you don't know, then but do it and see how you feel. See if you really feel good, or if you just got this burning desire to tell them, man, I did that for him. And it's the small things, and it takes practice, but do it. I mean, seriously, it starts to feel good to give and do things without expectation, without getting anything in return. Like, for example, when you give money to a stranger in need, don't hold any strings attached to that, worrying about what they're going to do with it. You hope that they do the right thing with it, and then you let it go. You feel good that you're doing the right thing. um the Secret Santa thing, it just, we get to where we feel like we need to be acknowledged, and we shouldn't. We should get to the point where we want to do things because it's the right thing to do. uh, if you can afford it, paying somebody's bill for their meal, without going and say, hey, I'm going to take care of your meal today. You just tell the waitress, here's some money, pay their bill, and nobody ever knows. Try it, and see how you feel. See if you've got this desire. Oh, I wish they knew I did it for them. And we got to get rid of that feeling, so we can do things just because it's the right thing to do. Starts with you. Go make somebody smile. Have a great day. To your happiness, health, and prosperity.